You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, DJ Envy is out. We got two guests in the building from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Lyrica and A1, what's the word?
What's poppin'?
Ooh, y'all had the drama on Love and Hip Hop this past season.
I've only watched a few episodes, but I definitely saw A1 dive over a table to try to get at Safaree.
Yeah, don't. If you haven't been watching, don't watch.
You really feel like that?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so much drama going on.
Why
It's
do you
just
attempt
embarrassing?
Why do you attempt to fight A1 knowing security gonna break it up? Like, you know they coming.
Man, you know they coming.
Why you attempt to fight?
Like, well, yeah, because you know they coming. I be
Oh,
feeling.
you said A1.
Yeah.
Safaree?
Who?
What you mean?
Yeah, you tried to fight Safaree at the car. Y'all at the car. And you tried to rush the table.
Oh, man. You know, you don't really be thinking about security.
Mm-hmm.
You just be really trying to get at, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
let's go over what happened with you guys this past season.
Ugh.
Because, you know, previously it was all love. We were very excited to see the two of you have a nice, loving storyline, you know, and mom involved and everything. But there's always
Moms.
drama when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
But then somehow this last season, you've been accused of cheating or attempting to cheat with Safaree.
Correct.
Okay, so what happened with that?
So, you know, no relationship is perfect. A1 and I were like, the first 2 seasons, our relationships were going really good. Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of things that aren't shown on the show that happen privately, which some people would say that's fortunate, but then it's like the stuff that you wouldn't want to be shown was shown. So,
Well, give us some context. What didn't we
So-
see?
in other words, I never slept with Safaree. Never have. I've never been alone with Safaree. Safaree, yes.
Did you try to holler at him?
No, I've never tried to holler. I don't know what crazy girl is talking about.
I'm trying to look behind A1 glasses to see if he really believes this. I don't know. Just trying to see.
Listen, I don't know what you know, Droopy Booty is on, but at the end of the day,
You gotta say the name.
I don't really like to say her name, but
K.
K.
Michelle.
Mitchell, yeah, that girl. You know, I really know what she's talking about, but at the end of the day, I have had no relations with that man.
Did
Like the
Safaree
president
deny
say.
this?
He hasn't yet. I'm waiting for that moment. That's why I was so upset at my pregnancy announcement, because I was like, why haven't you, like, what was taking you so long to say that? You know, I was really frustrated.
That's the only reason why I was trying to fight him.
That's why you're trying to fight him.
Because that's important when rumors like
you
that.
should be like, yo, nah, you tripping. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Kanye was trying to say the other day when he was talking about Drake. But I guess him and Drake not homies no more.
And
But
they're
if you
also
are-
not on Love and Hip Hop. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you're saying you don't believe it, Chi, is what you're saying?
what?
That
I don't-
you don't believe the storyline?
I'm just saying.
Our storyline?
Yeah.
Why would Safaree not be like, that's not true? Because you guys are married.
Safaree claims to me that he said a joke to her. Like, Lyrica got mad at me about something. It was something with a show that he was supposed to do out here, and he said she'd be acting like I'm her man the way she got mad or something like that, and then she took it and ran with it. He didn't say that to me, so I still don't know what is going on or where she got that from. But A1 and I have had cheating issues before.
Okay, you were him.
Why would you cheat on A1? That is so wrong, girl.
Well,
honestly,
A1
Because I know black men don't cheat, so I'm not. I know it's not him.
Oh, yeah, no.
Right.
Yeah, nah, but honestly, bro, you know, we had hit a dark spot in our relationship, and we both stepped out. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. And now we're at a point where, you know, it's either like, all right, we're gonna separate for real, or we're gonna work it out. And I feel like, you know, with all we've been through, it's better to work it out. You know, we in love, and so we right now, we right now.
It happens, man. Listen, I've been with my woman for 20 years.
Yeah.
She's cheated on me. I've cheated on her. But when
I'm
you love
happy to hear
somebody,
that. It makes me feel
you know,
better.
especially if you done got caught doing dirt. If you done got caught doing dirt, you got to pay the same respect if you really love that woman.
Right,
Yeah.
You know?
for real.
So it's like,
And the woman that my wife cheated with had a bigger penis than me too.
The woman she cheated
I mean,
with.
the guy. She
I was
cheated
like,
with.
I
I'm
didn't know
with
that.
you. How do
She
you know
told me.
that?
Oh, shit.
Yo, y'all kept
It
it
was
too
an
real.
argument, though, right?
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
we
I
couldn't
told
go
you,
that
right,
real.
yeah, okay.
You already just
See that?
said.
Yes, I heard.
We couldn't go
Well,
that
we've all
real.
seen Safaree's penis, so you know.
Yeah, we have.
Whoa.
Yeah.
One.
What the?
I mean, it was viral,
Wow.
baby. It was viral, baby. Like, come
how
on.
viral can something be?
Wow.
Baby, it's viral. I mean, let's
So you
be
saw
real.
it, Lyrica? You just gonna tell your man you saw Safaree's penis?
I mean, I saw it, but I don't want Safaree. That's literally the homie, like the homie.
Is he still your homie? Because
Tell
if
us
that's
what
your
you might as well tell us
homie.
what
He
you thought
was
about
the
it now.
homie.
Yeah.
We have a
Lyrica,
problem now.
no, don't
No,
try to
yeah.
speed about it. Just tell us what you thought about Safaree's penis.
What?
What did you
We're
think
right here.
since you brought it up?
I didn't think nothing. My baby's penis is fine with me. Give me lots of pleasure, okay?
Oh, but is it bigger than Safaree's though?
You know what?
Yeah, we want to know.
And yes, it's bigger.
Oh,
Good answer.
My God, I was about to cry. Like, no, don't do this to this man right now on live radio.
Yo,
Oh my
I
gosh.
done forgot what I was about to say. I can't. No, but and the thing about it is, me and A1 have been together 8 years, so I'm not trying. It doesn't deserve props, but it took me that long to even do something, and I feel like he was kind of in his bag a little bit, so he was kind of pushing me away. But we're better now, so that's what matters. And I like the fact. One thing I'm not that good at. I'm still learning how to accept all these like kind of negative comments. You know, I'm used to being the girl that everybody likes or whatever. So this season it's like, you this, you that. And it's like, but then at the end of the day, I like the fact that we're showing people that we're imperfect and we make mistakes and we're human.
So are you guys coming back for the next season?
Maybe. Yeah, it's scary because it's like they really get into your stuff.
I feel like, it's enough right now going on to where we really should have a spinoff.
Okay.
Mona. But, whatever.
But A1, didn't Ray J kick you out the crew?
What crew? I am the crew.
Let's be clear, that was whack on Ray J's part. And it was whack for Safaree to show up. Like, I didn't like that. I was like, why would you do that? Like, it could be a possible situation. Don't bring a man. My woman here, she pregnant. You gonna bring another man to tell you he possibly slept with my wife?
In Ray J's defense, he didn't know that we was gonna say that she was pregnant.
But even
But
still,
still.
Yeah, that could have been a bad situation.
Yeah,
what if you got a tool on you, you pull out, you know what I mean? Anything can happen in that situation.
And it's tough because me and Princess are like super close. Like that's my sister. So I'm like looking at Ray. I'm like, really, Ray? Like this how you do me? He like, oh, you know how I did it. I'm like, no, I don't know how. Because if it was switched, you would be tripping.
Yeah, I wouldn't have never did that. You know what I'm saying to him. But
did y'all relationship sour after that? You and Ray?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's still sour now?
Nah, we had a few conversations. We getting back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, what about there's another guy, I saw some previews that has some things to say about Lyrica as well. So what's that situation?
I don't know. I thought that was a friend of mine. And
what's up with all these people?
What about your friends? Will they let you down?
It's just, like I said, we had our issues with people try to, I don't know.
I mean, this year, man, a lot of people just being messy, all over.
Yeah.
Like, we think these people are our friends, you know what I'm saying? And
it's easy to get caught up when you have castmates and you like, as soon as everybody finds out who's doing what, they start calling you, private conversations off camera, and wanting to know stuff like what's going on, blah, blah. And sometimes you say stuff, you say the wrong thing, and then you look up, you're like, oh shit, they just needed that for a story, and then you're upset with them. I have people that I've like stopped talking to because I'm like, damn, I told you that in private, you went on camera, and so it's just.
Yeah, that's the messed up part. People sacrificing friendships for storylines.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Or you thinking people are your friends who you are on a show with, but not knowing that that's not the case.
Well, K. Michelle's a perfect example.
So you were supposed to be performing. You went to open for her.
she did. I told her don't do it. Or did I?
You
Yeah.
told me not to do it.
I told you don't do it.
So she was calling me. I met her. We clicked. It was all good. We had a good relationship. And she called me and she's like, I really want you to come be my special guest is the word she used. We can go open it up, whatever, in New York. And I was like, okay. I said, let me talk to my team about it because I'm also putting together my tour. This is before I was pregnant. So I was like, I need a little time. And it was like the next day, a day and a half she had put up a post like, my baby's coming out, Lyrica Anderson. I appreciate you. And I kind of was like, I told A1, I was like, damn, she put it up before I said yes. That's A. And at that point, A1 was like, well, you got to do it now because you already committed. So I'm like, I'll do it, fine. So I called her and I'm like, hey, what's the details? So not only did I pay for my own flight, pay for my own hotel, put myself up. She did not pay me. At the time,
So
don't
you
take
flew
it personal.
yourself out and you were doing all of that for free.
That's a
All of
horrible promo tour.
I was doing everything for free, and at the time, Don't Take It Personal was on the charts, spinning on the radio, like everything. That's why she wanted me to come perform my single. So I'm like, all right, bet. And I still was doing it out of love. Now, what frustrated me is when I got here, I had no information, and neither did my manager. So my manager hit her manager and was like, yo, we don't have the venue, we don't have the time. Like, what's going on? We had the time, but no real accurate where we're going. So I hit her and I was like, yo, can you just shoot me the address? So she waited till we started filming to act like she was mad about that.
Because you were late.
I was not late. I want to be very clear on that. I was not late. I went up there. I was only doing like a song or two. It was just something really quick. When I got there, she wasn't even there yet. It was just like everything was getting started. So I just was upset because what hurt my feelings is I was like, damn, I paid for myself, flew myself out here, put myself up. Like, you should be showing, you've been doing this longer than me and you're ahead of me. So you should be, you know, making way for people like me and not trying to make me feel like crap. Like, I show my respect by showing up, and you not paying me a dime. I get paid for my shows.
Right.
Well,
Let's be clear.
She should have. Well, actually, she tweeted you that same night and was like, "Thanks for my sis coming out.
You killed the show. I appreciate you."
If she felt some way at that time, I feel like she should have like hit her. Like, yo, you was late. I didn't like that, but don't be fake and tweet all this stuff.
So you think
out.
it was for a storyline?
Yeah, for
What?
sure.
And she called me and said, "Hey, I'm on Love and Hip Hop." Says, guess what? We talked after that to tell me. I was like one of the first people that found out she was doing Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I'm like, congratulations. She's like, yeah, girl, let's go to Casa Vega. Let's talk about it. And I didn't get to go with her to Casa Vega that night. And I feel like for some reason that upset her or something. And she tried to make the world think that I'm entitled, I'm spoiled. I never could deal with her because the fact that she tried to like kind of paint an image of me when I've been nothing but sweet to her.
Right.
I've written with her. I haven't gotten credit on songs that I've written for her.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you've written for some major artists.
Yes, Beyonce, like Chris Brown, a lot of big people. And I showed up when she needed me because, truth be told, she was calling me and A1 for a hit. She was like, her label was about to drop her. So I came through for her. And these are things that weren't shown on the show. It's just me walking in. I'm completely caught off guard. I'm thinking like I'm going to see my girl at her rehearsal. So it just shows me what type of person she is.
What's the point of doing Love and Hip Hop when y'all getting royalty checks and publishing and all that stuff? Because A1, you a producer, Lyrica, you write. Like, what's the point?
I feel like it's a great platform, especially me stepping out and being an artist now. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to use it for that. That's what I want to do.
And it worked. You guys did have a song. You know, you had a song, Lyrica. You have a song on the charts, and
Yes, A1 and I are now for the first time doing a joint EP. We decided to turn our pain into music. You know,
it's out now.
It's out now today, called Love Scars, and y'all can make sure to get that.
What's the pain?
You know, just you know,
Just
people.
everything like you're seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been through a lot. Like even the first song is her saying that she cheated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wow.
It's a record called Ghost, and it's a visual out right now. Yeah.
Who did you cheat with, Lyrica?
It's nobody y'all know.
now let me ask you this. There was a big headline that said that the baby's not A1.
Let me tell you something. This is my husband's baby. We're having a boy. Okay. There's nobody else's baby.
Now, A1, is there a part of you that says, you know, I believe her, but I'm going to get a blood test just in case when the baby comes?
Nah, you know, to be real with you,
If the baby come out speaking patois.
You know what?
It could be Safaree's.
Patois.
I'll let you in on a secret.
Okay.
So we was going through a lot, and then I had a lot of people in my head. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? I know it's mine, but just to be safe, let's do it. So we did it.
Yeah, did the blood test.
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, okay. Were you offended by that, Lyrica?
Yes, she was.
Yes, I was. I'm
That
still
is
offended.
yeah.
But no, why? I wouldn't be.
That hurt my feelings. I have a definitely a thing, resentment
bro,
towards A1
you know,
for
at
that.
the end
I
of the
understand that people were
we
in his
both had
ear,
cheated,
but a lot of people
but,
were in my
like-
ear about him. Do you know how many DMs? Yo, where this all started is like some girl saying that she gave A1 head in New York, and it's like,
Girls be
yes,
lying on
it
black
got
men.
crazy.
Why?
Like,
Now A1, is that true?
No,
Did you know the girl?
I did cheat, but no, that wasn't true.
Did you know the girl?
No.
Lyrica, does he know the girl?
I don't know the girls. Like, I'm willing to confront him. My mommy, she was going far. So,
Okay.
I mean, you know, I don't
mean,
know.
Look, though, you know, I'm a handsome man on TV
You
every
cool.
day.
That is the problem. You're on Love and Hip Hop, so people will do
Yeah.
that type of stuff just for
Yeah,
clout.
and they still doing it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they are. It hasn't
But we had to
stopped.
get to a point where we like, you know what? We can't allow them to ruin our relationship.
Mhm.
So now it's just like, whatever you say, we not even hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had to really get closer to God, closer to each other, and just be like, all right, we got to stay focused, because I've actually had 2 girls come to me and say, okay, I lied. Like, I guess they felt
See
bad
what I'm
later.
saying? Black men don't cheat. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
right there.
bullshit.
That's what I'm
Black
talking
men
about.
don't cheat.
Fine I'm glad you admitted that, Lyrica.
He just admitted that
I'm
he
glad
cheated.
you admitted
So,
that.
I don't know.
Thank you.
I did?
Thank
Nah,
you.
nah.
No,
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you admitted that you both cheated.
Nah.
That wasn't him.
He cheated a
He didn't
few
say that.
times.
So
He
wait,
didn't say that.
you've never cheated now, you're saying.
What are y'all hearing things? What's wrong with y'all?
Oh, you got
No,
his
y'all thought
back.
I-
This
y'all
is like
thought
some
crazy.
bro
What
code
is
type
this?
shit. Okay, I
I
see.
don't even know what y'all
Because
talking
you can
about.
rewind the tape to where you said we both cheated on each other.
Oh, now you want to distort tapes?
Time.
Wow.
Thank
I mean, we
you.
can.
Oh shit. Nah, I was talking about the song that
No,
she
you ain't
did
gonna
that
lie.
she
You gonna
did.
sit here. You gonna confess, damn it. Because
Nah,
on
we
the show,
both
he looked
did,
like
yeah.
a little angel.
Nah,
Like,
I am an angel and I'm lit at the same time. It's crazy.
Righteous and ratchet.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
one, this
Yeah, I like
situation with Youngberg, right? You guys were on live in the studio and you guys got robbed on live. Now, some people were trying to say that was a setup. What went down with that situation? Did you find out what happened?
You know what's crazy? That whole situation is really a touchy situation for real because it was a real thing. And because of that, you know what I'm saying, me and Berg, we don't work together no more.
But why? Because of that?
Man, it's crazy. I feel like he thought that I was doing it for clout. Like I was on live for clout. And one of them blogs had said, Lyrica had said that it was an inside job, so he felt like, you know, we was bringing light to it, and he felt like it was gonna be on the show as a storyline or whatever.
absolutely.
And that wasn't the case, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta understand, Berg got PTSD because it was a time when Berg was getting robbed all the time. He was the hip hop pinata. Like you just hit him up and wait to see what comes out of it.
Well, the
but
thing
I
about
don't go off none of that. I was just like, this is my brother, you know what I'm saying? Him and another guy named PC. I would, like, bro, when I'm loyal, I'm loyal.
Right.
Like, whenever we would do something, I was able to front myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, what I'm gonna rob you for? We on a run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm gonna set you up for, basically. And he felt like the next day it was like, I checking on them and they was just like, oh yeah, we straight. It was one word. Then I had to come to New York and he had to go to Atlanta for a meeting. And he was just like, you know, business is business still. And I'm like, all right, cool. I look on the gram, the whole squad out there talking about gang and this and that. And I'm like, oh, okay. So clearly people are, you know what I'm saying, acting funny. Then it was getting around, Berg telling people that you set him up.
Wow.
So I was just like, wow, you know what I'm saying?
And
I
that
even
was
called him
hurtful.
and he was like, yo, you know, you tripping, bro. I ain't say that. We're gonna chop it up when I get back. He got back, I ain't hear from him. So I just wrote it off, you know what I'm saying?
So you haven't spoke to him since?
We spoke because, you know, like we did so many records, bro. We was doing 10 songs a day. You know what I'm saying? So these records are still coming out. So we have to speak on that. But a few times early in, I'm like, bro, you really think that I would? And he would be like, I don't want to talk about that.
PTSD, man, past trauma. That's all.
Yeah, you know, and, you know, God bless him.
Yeah.
You know, but
And I wanted to
that's
just
not even my
say,
character. So that told me a lot. You know what I'm saying? So even when I stepped outside of that, bro, more blessings start coming to me, bro. I've been happy. You know what I'm saying? More happy. So it's just like.
So Young Berg was blocking your blessings, basically, is what you said.
I'm just saying. You know,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, bro.
I wanted to say too, another thing, like what threw it off is like, it's funny because how we started filming yet? We were about to start filming. That was when me and A1 separated. We were like on our way out of separating. We were kind of having like a lot of problems, and that's what led into the show. So right before we separated, we had each other's Instagram.
Right, so you were on his.
So clearly he was
Yeah,
snooping
nah.
on my Instagram
Wow.
and accidentally went live. That's
On
what
your
threw
page.
That's what threw people off.
Yeah, nah, Berg was like, yo, we gonna do 4 songs in an hour. So I went in the booth, I did a song in like 10 minutes. So I was jumping back on to be like 1 down, and then that's when that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Literally. And if you really paid attention, A1 would go live after every song he would write. So it wasn't like
we all would go live.
yeah, it wasn't
You know
like
what I'm
a new
saying?
thing.
We
That's
all
what he
would
would
go
always
live.
do. And the reason I just was like, I don't even want you to entertain it. We're just talking about it right now. Is because it got ugly. It got kind of scary. And I was like, I don't really like.
And I would see people like, you know, that we work with start acting a little different now. You know what I'm saying? And I just like, all right, it's cool. They can ride with him. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I do everything, bro. Everything.
How does Chanel West Coast act towards you now?
Of course, like, you know, she's a fan.
Even still now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Still asking to work with you.
I'm still lit.
Yeah.
Like I'ma
Everybody
stay
wants to
lit,
work
bro.
with
Like,
A1.
you know what I'm saying? Just being honest, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to French Montana. Shout out to Chris Brown. You know, they really like helped me and gave me, you know, the opportunity to show what I got. You know what I'm saying? I did 25 records on Chris Brown double album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And Chanel can't get one.
nah. French Montana and Drake record, no stylist. You know what I'm saying? You know, so nah. I'm still making my moves. You feel me?
Has anybody been hesitant to work because of Love and Hip Hop? Like, you know, sometimes there's a stigma attached to it, and people are like, I don't want to, you know, work with anybody from the show.
Not like work with, but like sometimes people just be like, is the cameras gonna walk in with y'all? And we're like, nah, it's not like that. It's
I mean,
like,
with what I'm doing,
It ain't slowing nothing down.
nothing. It ain't slowing nothing down though. Heck no. We still get to our money. That's why I had, you know, like I said, I was trying not to feed into a pettiness, but I had put up a post letting people know, like, I've been getting money before I was on the show. It's just as an extra stepping stone, but it's like I've been a writer all the way from when I used to write for Miley Cyrus and Disney records, you know what I'm saying, on up to R&B.
Yeah, she has a real resume here.
I mean, I've written for Beyonce, Chris Brown, all the way back to Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, like, so it was a moment. Jennifer Hudson, Timbaland, you know.
So Mona got to pay you more than $2,500 a show is what you're saying.
You know, basically.
The standard $2,500, you get more than that is what you're saying.
Basically.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what
Do you
I'm
think
saying?
this show caused stress in your relationship?
Yeah, no,
Absolutely. This is the most stressful year that I've ever had. And to be pregnant, I was really scared because I kept hearing stories about how you could lose your baby so easily. And I was like not sleeping and crying and trying to get him to believe what part is the truth, what part didn't happen. And just, you know, it was hurtful. You know, people turning their back on you, him having a whole crew to turn their back on him. I have friends that turn back on me. And so, you know, I would be lying if I said, oh, it just didn't bother me. No, I fell into a very deep depression that I just actually came out of.
So don't go back.
No, I can't
Not
go back.
pregnant. You
I was
can't
in a
do it.
sunken place
No.
for sure.
What about your mom now, Lyrica? How's she doing and how's she handling everything with A1?
She's good. I mean,
What A1? What were you
our
about?
moms. I was just gonna say our moms. And it's weird because he has a brother and he has nieces and nephews. My twin sister passed away, so it's literally always just been me and my mom. But our mothers still, as grown as we are, have a trouble letting go. Like I still feel like they're like, well, that's my daughter. Well, no. Pam is crazy. And she'd be like, that's my son. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that's her signature word. So it's like, but they love us though. I mean, my mom are really close. She's, you know, shout out to her. She just dropped her single as well. So, you know, she's doing her thing, working on her music as well.
Word. So why do you paint your nails, A1?
I'm a rock star, man.
I get mine. I don't get the, I get the manicure. I just get a buff though.
Show your red nails, baby.
Yeah, no, it's all love. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah.
My
I'm a
man.
rock star, man.
Well,
Do you
A1 and
do
Lyrica,
it
thank you for
yourself, or
coming.
do you go to the manicurist and do it? Because you change the colors a lot.
I go. Yeah, I go. Yeah, I go for sure.
Lyrica could do it for you.
No, she could, but
No,
you know.
I'm not that good. And you know, he does not stop. Like people try to say stuff about his nails, and he stay getting them done. It's like, and you know, for everybody who be asking me, I like a person who does different things.
I get mine done. I just don't get the paint.
Yeah.
I just get a buff.
I mean, I see a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, copying my style, but
Man, I work with
ain't
artists who
tripping.
paint their nails, so I know it's a rock star thing.
yeah.
One artist I work with paints his nails black all the time. So
Exactly.
You think you could write a hit for Amber Diamond?
Huh?
Yeah, bruh, you didn't
Yeah,
have
I
to say
can.
huh.
You could.
Yeah, I can write a
Yeah.
hit for anybody.
Yeah.
I can really,
No
I
shade, that
feel
was
like
just
I could write you a hit.
I'm sure you could. I might
Oh,
do
you
it.
Now,
should
might.
do a record.
You should.
yeah, you should.
You would
No, I'm
blow
not,
some
I'm not, I'm
minds 'cause
not.
people would not
I'm
expect
No,
that.
you used to rap.
I'm gonna just root for Lil
your
Duval.
boy-
Hold on,
I'm
y'all
gonna
don't
just
know.
root for Duval.
Charlamagne has a song.
Nope.
See?
Pink T-shirt.
Come on,
That's not.
Charlamagne.
Song 20 years old.
I got
It's a parody record.
I got tub bags too, man. Let me, I got
Give 'em
gifts
gifts.
for y'all.
You got tub bags?
Yeah, tub
Yo,
bags.
Charlamagne, can I get you on a feature though?
Yeah, do it.
No,
I mean,
no.
You can pick
I'm gonna let Lil Duval have that.
whatever color.
Lil Duval about to have the #1 song in the country.
Tell me what color.
Oh, it's
you
dope.
Right?
Want. Whatever color. Which one you want?
Damn, let me get the red. I ain't no blood, but I like that red. That red look tough. This is dope.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I got tub bags. You know what I'm saying?
Where you get
Little
these from? Where you
merch.
buy these?
Little merch. That's my merch.
Okay. What's the
Oh.
website?
It'll be up and it's almost there.
He's
Okay.
giving
Like
y'all
one
some
more week.
pre-gifts.
Oh,
Thank
word.
you.
Yeah,
I
it ain't even out
appreciate it.
yet.
Thank you,
I
man.
love these.
Yeah,
One last question. My girl, LaBrittany.
Yes.
What is the problem with La Brittany now? Because she's an artist for real. She's a good artist, but you don't want her working with A1?
No. Oh my God, here we go. Let's be clear. Actually, let me say something. I like La Brittany.
Okay.
I like her on the show. We're cool now. We've squashed our issue that we had. I do think that she's talented.
Good. I like La Brittany.
I like her as well, and I like her swag. Like she's mad cool.
Yeah, put it out there. I could work with any female I want.
Is that true?
Yeah, he can work with whoever he wants. Yeah, it's up to him.
I did Tinashe single. Like, yeah.
Even if she doesn't get along with Lyrica, it doesn't matter.
I mean,
that's different. No, it's still a loyalty thing. But I want to be clear because the heat be on me. He don't be wanting to work with people sometimes. Now the La Brittany thing, it was a misunderstanding.
that was around the time where we was just like
Going through it.
Yeah.
We was going through it, and I don't know, it was a little DM reach out, and they linked up, and I just was trying to get an understanding, and that was really it.
Right.
And she felt like she ain't no punk, and I'm like, well, I ain't no punk either, so it's good. But at the end of the day, once we got past that, she's a really cool girl. So.
She was just trying to work.
Yeah, that's what it came down to. Yeah, and I was really just saying to her, that's all you had to say, and she was saying, well, all I had to say was whatever. So we're cool now.
It's an ego thing sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Word. Well, A1 and Lyrica, man, you can catch them on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I guess, maybe when the new season starts. If not, it's reruns.
Y'all can catch our new EP, Love Scars. You know what I'm saying?
It's out
Stay
today,
tuned for
Love
my new
Scars.
single about to drop featuring French Montana. And then A1 has French Montana
Oh
single.
yeah, no, my single is out too. Right now, featuring Chris Brown. It's called "Toot That Whoa Whoa." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shoot the video. It's already the lyric video, like 26 million views. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Get it. Y'all popping.
That's right, Lyrica and
Lipstick
A1.
lines coming out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no stopping us at the end of the day.
It's the Breakfast Club.